riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Здравствуйте, подписчики и зрители моего канала, и продолжаем с вами проходить
He was with John
Juarez.
Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine.
Так, что у нас тут есть? О, да. Нет, не хватает больше.
Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence.
Так, я гамму потемнее сделал.
Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move.
Потому что
He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
может не собьет. О, ключи сбросили.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Спасибо. Да. Ковбойское начало Dark Souls. Да, сейчас поприятнее стало. Гамму потемнее.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Да.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Блин, я промазал.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raising guns.
Так, я не могу пушку взять.
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Так, что-то я там не взял. Показывает вниз. А, нет, я все взял. Ладно. Немножко потупили.
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but
По идее, должен
some of
бежать.
that wood was slippery as
Да
hell.
Mirror Edge,
Whole
я...
town was up in arms.
Ой, я промазал.
And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Так,
Garrett's gonna kick our ass. Can't have gotten far.
почему мы ушли?
So that bastard you were after, what did he do? He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I had to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Курица. Хочу курятины. Так. Одни перья остались. Я должен был это попробовать. Так. Я?
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
We're gonna be a deep shit
Ой, чуть слышно. Ага. Понятно все. Надо смотреться. Так, надо заходить. И зараза. Выгляни в окошко. Сразу в группу кодовать. Ой, блин, он там стреляет. А он... Нихера, 10 штук. Да блин, кто там стреляет? Так, я не вижу тебя. А, вон вижу. Все, себе выдал. Да, из дробовика нет смысла так стрелять. Ах ты сволочь. Всё. Фу. Ну так-то неплохо. Ну, буду
See,
посмотреть.
me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
О, красный. Вы недавно был. Два ствола лежат, и я их не могу подобрать. Фарш. Я должен уничтожать все тыквы.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts.
Ой, блин.
We prize them too high, if you ask me.
О, он большой. О, вылез, называется. Так. А. Что-то не А, вон тебя вижу. Кто-то. Ах. F, точно. Так, надо уходить туда, фига динамита. Ух ты. Так, отлично. Я увидел. Курица. А. А, я упал.
Well, where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
На.
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why
Я
Billy
убийца.
set me free.
Ворачусь. Ай, меня убили. Блин,
So I
нет,
could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
А, вон я тебя вижу. Да, с какой стороны ты стреляешь? А,
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
да блин,
Because
кто
everybody in
помнит? С
Lincoln
какой
was
стороны
dead.
стреляют? Я их не вижу.
No, because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame
Oh,
would
on the
fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to
Да
put me
блин.
down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun.
Так,
Anyway,
где-то
it was
спереди.
me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition.
Так,
But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
так, а, вон ты где. Ты еще живой? Да блин. Шмаляют какие-то. Так. О, детка. Какой хороший день, чтобы умереть. И тишина. Ну-ка. А, он ты где? Сходить туда посмотреть чуть. А, тут закрыто. Ну, коридоры, да? Ну-ка, пойду. Да, он тут по бутылкам стреляет. Так, ладно. А, он тут. Го. Баки-то не судьба. Вот ты. А вон там еще. Давай выгляни. Ну это была почти голова. А, ой, вон нас. Блин, надо перезарядить. Врубай такой-нибудь жесткий шутан, меня будет не убить. А вон где. Вот это было жестко. Такие типичные ковбои. Ой, у меня патроны кончились.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
Так, что, патронов-то нету, да?
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. Dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I
Такая
think you
пузень.
better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeballs.
Так, давай. Куда?
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Да.
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job with the Rurales.
The Mexican Ruales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Ах, как все не пробивается.
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man. Over there! I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Так, все, ребята, я разыгрался. Нет. Где вы там? Кто помнит шмульнул? А он тут.
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
Так.
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads.
Надо
Making
прятаться.
use of the high ground, whatever
Понял
else
с
they
всех
had.
сторон.
Yep,
Да
the
блин.
Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end.
Да прятаться.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn
А,
rocks.
сейчас бежит.
I didn't see
Всех сторон
Ringo,
заражен.
but I knew he was with the cowboy. He and Roscoe
Да блин.
Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Промазал.
But to get to Ringo,
No,
I knew
you
I'd have to
must-
fight my way past these other assholes first.
Да блин, зараза. Да ты чё, еще живешь? На тебе в голову.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
Надо дышаться.
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as
Ой,
my
блин.
vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Ой, да господи. Я промазал. Ой, чё было. Да блин. Стою со всех сторон.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my
Да блин,
survival
куда?
seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament. I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over
А
and die.
пули летят, пули.
I just kept running like there was no
Солдаты
tomorrow.
сидят в окопах.
Because there wouldn't be if Клэнтон and his men
Да
caught up
блин,
with me.
тупо мне шмалит.
As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was
Шмалит,
I thinking?
шмаляет.
Going up against a gang like this. They were hunting me like I was game.
Фу.
I just kept running, not
Никогда
knowing where
еще
the
не
hell
играл
I was going.
скоростью.
Nowhere to run.
Ну, их там дофига положено. Так. Надо аккуратненько в водичку спуститься. Так, ладно, не зануривай, не зануривай. Вода красивая, да. Нет, главное не утонуть. Походу девушка бы не умеет плавать.
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna
Он
from
чуть с неба
heaven,
упал,
I
что ли.
found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Окей.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and boosted my confidence. It was time to turn
Блять,
the
это
table.
вот вообще нереально.
Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter.
Ну на динамит. Ой, бля.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right. I was done running. And the old
Да
man's
твою
boys
дичь.
were not expecting that.
На динамит.
No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Не видно девушек в бушке. На тебе в шибан. Один, а нет. Нет. Блин, это был не жбан. Был жбан.
It was
Чё,
finally
патронов
time for
нет?
that old man to pay for his sins.
Ой, нифига себе. О! Кошмар.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Так, что не стреляет? Фух, добежал. Ты тот самый. Так, а где там можно быть? Что их шмыляет? О. Графон как Borderlands. Я в прошлый раз сказать забыл. Забыл название игры. О. Детка, у меня для тебя есть сюрприз, мазафак. Ну. Ой, куда она упала? Это было рядом. Блин. Он слишком далеко кидает. О, тут рвануло. О, как его хорошо зацепил. Дай-ка я его сейчас так постреляю.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Quentin that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Чё? Свидетельство стянули из 3. Ладно, будем заканчивать на сегодня. Всем всего доброго, до скорых встреч, пока-пока.